Hi, I'm Peyman Hashemi. I'm from Iran. Uh, I'm 29 years old, uh, and I born in Iraq, one of the industrial cities of Iran. And now I'm in Tehran for something about 20 years. Uh, what I'm trying to tell you is that uh, in 1964 there was an organization called CERN from France and border of France and Swiss. They started a project and a nuclear project, and they built what they called the biggest machine on the earth. Uh, on that time, in that time, we were in the we were in the era of the Kingdom of Iran, and someone called Pahlavi Muhammad Reza Shah, King of Iran, was the King of Iran in that time. He was pursuing his dreams and to do some revolution in Iran, and he was telling something about something like to bring Iran to the top 5 countries of the world. And in 1979, we had a revolution in Iran, which overturned our destiny and our country and our destiny. Nobody has ever told this story, but it was CERN. It was CERN that did that revolution, and some colleagues in that organization did that, controlled the world and did that to us and some other countries. There is a movie called Cassandra Crossing. It is about them. They extended their minds with the machines. It's like pumping your mind and your neurons with like neurons, like by nuclear and atomic, and in a second, and firing your neurons. Your mind is extended, and you can think with faster and so much better if you can control the pattern of your thinking and this kind of acts. They did that in 1980 and those time. It was France, China, Russia, and as I understand, Greece. These 4 countries, some people from some scientists from these 4 countries control the whole world, the earth and the whole world, not just Iran, the whole world. And and we had that revolution in Iran. So many people don't know that what they have, what I've done to them after 50 years from 1979 revolution. I'm 29 years. For the last 15 years, nobody have ever called me. If you can control my incoming calls from our telecommunication company, MCI, you can verify that. Nobody have ever called me. None of my friends for the last 15 years. Something like nobody. just my parents, just my parents. Nobody. I I'm abandoned here. I'm in Ekbatan Complex, my hometown. I can show you. It's Ekbatan. We call each of this apartment. We call them block. It's something like we are here for 20 years, and as I understand, France and China is controlling my life. I was 2 years old, and we were in Iraq. My mother was studying for her master and studying. She was studying foreign languages. She was preparing to go to her French class, and she brought me to with her to go to the class. We were in the street, and we were for the taxi. A car came with a speed of something like I don't know. It was more than 50 kilometers per hour. The car hit me. I was like 3 meters from the ground. I was full in clothes because it was cold there. Iraq is a cold city. And it was like South Pole, and my clothes was something related to that weather. I don't remember how much pain I endured, but I was 3 meters from the ground and hit the ground. My mother was kicking that man, and she was shouting, "You killed my son! You killed my son!" She was kicking that man. I've been hit by a car for three times. Till now, I've been fainted more than 15 times. I hit the ground for more than 15 times. 15 stitches is here, 12 stitches is here. I have more than 50, something like 50, 60 stitches from the toppest of my body to the lowest of my feet. I I was 4 years old. My mother wrote. I had a photo album from myself. My mother wrote the first sentence on that photo album. We had that album. It was a joke, and it was that mother Chinese, father Japanese. What will happen to the poor child? My mother is from Malaya. That city is something. That city and the accent is somewhat different from Persian language. It is. They remind you to Chinese. The she. It is like what she. And they use slang. They use phrases. They use verbs. They use. They are like. My mother is really remind me of Chinese people, and my father remind me of Japanese. I really like Japanese people. I really love them, but not Chinese, because they abuse not just our country but the whole world. And I'm telling you this because I'm trying to tell you that I'm isolated here. CERN is controlling my mind. CERN is controlling the people around me. I'm like robots. I can decide for myself. They're controlling my everything. Not just me. Not just people. They are controlling my parents. I tell them that I'm under torture my mind is under torture. My father and my mother shouting at me, "You shouldn't tell anybody that they are torturing you." I'm 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 recording this, and I will record more than this video, and I will bring you the facts that CERN is controlling the world for more than 60 years. I found out that 11 September it was a movement by those colliders. I'm not telling that it was CERN, but it was by colliders. From CERN, after CERN, it was like colliders in the whole world. It started like mushrooms, and Russia, China, even Iran, we have our colliders. They can. Let me don't tell this, but the whole world, each and every country started their colliders, and 11 September was one of the acts of one of these colliders. If you know the movie Cassandra Crossing is about what is about them. Yes, I will record